All right, man. Little sis, you was talking about something about something interesting about Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier, for those of you who are watching, everyone. Wait, I want to give a couple shout outs first. Who online? Who watching? Say what's up. Somebody say what's up. What's happening? Let me know who online, who watching. If anybody watching, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
You know, hump day. Yeah. And if y'all any questions, anything y'all want us to talk about, we'll be doing that. You're in the booth with CantonJones and Message Boy. We're doing our thing. Now, the interesting thing about what we were talking about with Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier is a big lake north of the city.
Of Atlanta.
Yeah, it's the city of Atlanta. And I did not know what you're getting ready to tell me. You told me earlier, and I was totally shocked. And so read how Lake Lanier came about.
Okay, so pretty much Lake Lanier used to be a whole entire town full of black people. I'm talking about a school, a church, homes, everything. Black. Like a full system of black people. So it used to be called Oscarville, Georgia. And what happened was that two black guys got convicted of rape. And they got convicted.
Just falsely convicted.
Falsely convicted and executed all in the same day.
In the same day.
What? So then after that, a mob of white people just started killing like random black people or driving them out of town. So in 1912, there were over 1,000 black people, and then by 1920, there were 0. So then they decided, we need a lake, and they built a lake on top of a whole entire city.
Wow.
Yeah.
So and then that's what Lake Lanier is.
And then there's over 20 cities where they've done this over the United States.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so for this one particularly, just living in Atlanta for the past 25 years, all of these stories of all of these accidental deaths and all of these things that are happening now, I'm thinking about.
Like, it's a spirit. Like,
wow. I didn't know this story either.
I didn't either. I found it yesterday and almost brought me to tears. I'm like, literally, like, wow. Like,
so you would literally drown or put underwater the existence of an entire town that was full of black people.
Full of black people.
And so, you know, when this type of history comes, and a lot of people who say that, you know, there's no, injustice or there's no racism in America or it's not rooted in racism, you can't be naive to all type of stuff. You know, you can't turn an eye. And that's why I asked the kingdom, you know, for those people who are in the kingdom. You know, I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care what race you are. If you are in the kingdom, there's a standard, you know, that you have to hold, man, that you can't let some of this stuff go.
The responsibility.
What type of, what color. And so you can't just turn, like, you know, there's a lot of violence, gang violence in the African American community. Yeah. We talk about that. That's wrong.
Right.
All right? That's wrong. Right. I'm not going to sign off on it because they black. No, that's wrong. You know, killing each other, killing other people, robbing, stealing, that's wrong. So if I know it's wrong, I'm going to tell the guys that's wrong. I tell the people that's in the neighborhood. I try to give them the word of God. I don't want to bash them, you know, because sometimes people do what they know.
Right.
But you still tell them, hey, that's wrong. There's a better way. God will provide. You don't have to take from people.
Right.
So if there is if you're, you know, you see your people doing wrong to other people, you should say something, in my opinion. You can't just let it go, you know, especially if you're kingdom people.
One thing, you have to not hide it from everybody.
Right.
And let everybody know what actually happened. That's the problem, is we have to go dig for this information of what happened in all the massacres. Really, the only ones we ever really knew about was Rosewood and, you know, what's the other one? Black Wall Street. That's really... But there were black massacres in almost every state in the country.
It's like a hidden report.
Yeah.
Like.
So you got to go dig the information up.
Even though the statement, you know, time heals all wounds, you hear that, that's not true. And I think they want that to happen. Like, if we wait long enough, they'll forget about it.
It'll go away.
It'll go away.
Right, but how you time heal womb, you don't know what the womb is.
Yeah.
Like,
it makes it worse when we find out about it late.
Right.
You can start the healing process at least if we knew about it.
But
when we find out generations later that you never put this in a history book or, you know, whatever, and you want to talk about, you know, patriotism and all that. Well, what part of is patriotism with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's talk about the whole picture.
And I just read about something that was trending about the Native Americans. They had a school in Canada, I believe, for just kids.
Yeah.
And they end up killing the kids, and kids were dying, and nobody ever knew about it until recently.
Yeah.
Recently, this happened 100 years ago.
The thing is, who's narrating the story?
Right.
And whoever is narrating the story gets to control the message.
Yeah. Wow. That's some stuff right there.